High five. The UFC president responded to claims from Tyron Woodley that he's getting paid more to fight Jake Paul than he did as UFC champion. UFC 263 went off this weekend in Glendale, Arizona, shattering the Gila River Arena's gate record with over 17,000 screaming, booing maniacs in attendance. With 3 5-round fights and one new champion to discuss, UFC President Dana White stuck around at the post-fight press conference for a half an hour talking about all the angles coming out of the event. And of course, he couldn't help but discuss the Paul brothers, specifically the Floyd Mayweather vs. Logan Paul fight that just happened and the upcoming Jake Paul vs. Tyron Woodley fight in August. Apparently Jake Paul said something about the UFC being unable to sell 1 million pay-per-views like the Pauls do. Jake, the other brother, White replied with a smirk. Jake didn't do 1 million PPV buys. His brother did 1 million. Him and Floyd did 1 million. Last time we did a press conference I told you all that Triller stuff is a bunch of bullshit. They're lying, their numbers aren't what they claim. Logan and Floyd really did that number, that's a real number. They did that. Jake didn't do that. Logan and Floyd did, and good for them. That's a real number, they really did that, and good for them. White then responded to Tyron Woodley's claim that he's getting paid more than he's ever been paid in his UFC career to fight Jake Paul. Which would be pretty impressive given Woodley fought as co-main on some pretty big UFC cards and was making a cut of the pay-per-view money at the time as champion. I've been hearing that bullshit forever, they're all full of shit, White said angrily. What's he making? Exactly. If it's that much money and he's so proud of how much it is, how much is it? They're all full of shit. But that's how you hype up a fight too. I keep not wanting to do this. Tyron Woodley is 40 years old. He hasn't won a fight in 3 years. In something that he's actually supposed to be good at. And now he's going to go box. How do you sell that fight? Lots of other things other than the shit that should matter. I'm making millions of dollars. This is the biggest payday ever. Jake Paul will say mean things about me. Pay your fighters. And you guys will get right into it and love it. It's all bullshit. All a bunch of bullshit. White went on to once again confirm that Floyd Mayweather's alleged 1 million PPV number against Logan Paul was legit. Jake Paul vs. Ben Askren. Not so much. I got that number from real people, he said. You know me, I'll tell you the truth. The fight before that, I didn't do jack shit. Well, I shouldn't say that. It did a good number for people who never really fought, you know what I mean. But this one did a real number. Punch the like button and kick the subscription bell.